Hello, my box eaters. You know what? I guess I've decided that I'm just gonna let these intros get more and more, out of pocket and just not do anything about it because that was crazy. I have bad news. This video on yellow boxfish, the team doesn't come together. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I had plans, I had a vision, and it didn't happen. We win, obviously, we get the yellow boxfish ribbon, but we end with a 4 squad, and a shitty 4 squad at that. It's terrible. I would honestly probably say that this is a symptom of normal mode being a little too easy, probably, but also, that's how I got the ribbon, so, you know, I gotta show it to you guys. That being said, what we were going for was still a unique team, so, wow, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, I know what I'm doing there, yeah. This guy is here to pull this to the front so that these guys can trigger. I was like, why would you bring the summon to the front? But that's because we have Bombuses to trigger. I think Bombus is one of my more favored tier 1 pets. I feel like early game snipes are always just fun. We gotta bring in the tree kangaroo, and we put him in the middle for some reason. If I was cool, I would have put him in the back and then just put the budgie in the middle, but I'm apparently not cool. He sillies the silk moth, which is gonna do basically nothing. Yep, yeah, that did nothing. Okay, cool. But I'm sure he's gonna do great things in the future. So what we're going for right now is a ailment team. For a while, I've been trying to make yellow boxfish work with statting up, and I, for some reason, just forgot the concept of statting the opposing team down. So what I was recommended to go for by some people on the main SAP server was to go for an ailment squad, you know, with Boitata, Manticore, that kind of shebang, and bring in yellow boxfish as a way to lower the health down to where we can kill him with one Boitata crisp. So that's the plan anyway. As for whether it happens, that's funny. When you silly a roach or a cockroach, it ends up putting XP in random places, which is fun. You might notice that the Barghest overwrote the silly, which sucks. If I had noticed that was going on while it was happening, I would have probably swapped out the Barghest instead of whatever I just sold for that. I think it was a budgie. So we now have 3 pets, putting ailments on the opposing team. Wait, let me rewind that. Did that? Hey, it gave permanent scaling to the Barghest. That's great. Ultimately, it didn't matter, but again, it's something where I didn't notice it at the time, and I'm being dumb. I don't really know what I'm rearranging for here. But yeah, we put the team together like that, I guess. We still have 3 separate pets giving this a different ailment to the backmost unit. Thankfully, the silly goes off beforehand, and what's his name? The flounder gives both of its XP to the enemy team. It didn't matter, thank goodness, but yeah. And we bring in the squad, and we're gonna have 2 level 2 tree kangaroos here in a second. So we are getting, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 ailment triggers, and then we've got our Mothmanses making it happen. We live with 1 HP, amazing, and we managed to tie it, yeah. So you're not seeing any yellow boxfishes yet, and okay, we had level 2 for like a second. We bring in a Boitata, because we want at least 1 of those, preferably 2, right? And we want to get those HP, what's the word? HP full, that's what I'm going to say. It's not the word I'm looking for, but you know. We get some permanent scaling, nice. Always a good thing. And then we are just kind of chilling. We're waiting for Manticore, we're waiting for yellow boxfish. It's finally turn 11, so we're going to start rolling for those, and we get both. Alright. we bring in the Boxfish, and then we bring the Manticore. Tree Kangaroo, unfortunately, does not stay the whole time, and we bring in our second Boitada. So the team is looking good, right? We've got mostly what we want. Alright, we bring that in, and oopsie doopsie, not good. We almost get him down, but we wouldn't have gotten through that Vampire Bat anyway. Yeah, so that's the issue with yellow boxfish, is if you are not the most healthy boy on the field, you are getting bummer-knucked. We are hoping to level up the Manticore first, so that what happens just then doesn't happen again. We want to make sure we are getting maximum value out of these crisps, and we win that one handily because the yellow boxfish actually hit our own Boitada that time. We're in a pretty scary position. A carrot on one of the Boitadas would have been good. I don't level up the Boitadas, actually. I lied. I'm not trying to get them to level 2. Level 2 is stupid. It's the worst. I would never want a Boitada at level 2. How could you dare suggest such a thing? Okay, so we've got a Secretary Bird team. It's just starting out, but still good. We get that yellow boxfish trigger on the Boitada. We're just chewing through these summon perks, so they can't even trigger. And we are up to turn 9, and now I'm like, okay, this is a level 1 boxfish. I gotta start throwing. How do I throw? We get 3 oysters in a row, which is awesome. Bring in that, bring in that. Hold on to that, because if you level up the Boitada, you could get another boxfish. And then we do this, and I don't know what I was thinking. I should have put the Manticore, is it Manticore? Yeah, Manticore in the front. But I don't. Thankfully, the boxfish triggers on the octopus, and we just absolutely get owned. We've got 2 more lives to work with. All right, we gotta make it work. We get a boxfish from the level up, thank goodness, and then boom, we are ready to go. We've got another Boitada. Now we just need to, you know, we're gonna lose this next game, and then we're gonna bring in the other Boitada, and it's gonna be awesome. And surely this will be how it works, and it'll be great. And you know, obviously we definitely won't win this game. That'd be crazy. And yeah, we win this round. So with this dookie ass squad, we managed to win and get the yellow boxfish ribbon. I was kind of disappointed. I wish I had thrown, because I think it would have been cool to see the finished product a little better. But you know, a win is a win is a win. So I'll take it.